Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is to go to Google and we're going to type Python and we're going to, of course, press the enter key there. So here we go. This is just giving you an idea of what Python is all about. You'll see that on the right-hand section of my screen. It says Python is an interpreted high-level general-purpose programming language created by Guido van Rossum and first released in 1991. All right, so this is all the data on Python as relates to various information that we would want to know. When was it created? Was it first released, etc. But we can go through that in another tutorial. What we're interested in is simply downloading and installing. We're going to go to this website. It's www.python.org. I'm just going to right click here because I want to see the different options we have on the page and to save this search page here. So, okay, so we can go to the option for downloads, and of course it depends on the operating system that you're using. I'm using a Windows operating system, so if you're using Mac or other platforms, you can go to Mac OS X or other platforms. I'm just going to go to Windows here. Okay, so we have Python 2 and Python 3. Python 3 is the latest version, right? It's later than Python 2. So depending on, I guess, which operating system you're using, or based on other compatibility with other tools you're using, you can choose one or the other. In addition to that, let me see here. If you're using Windows, we also need to check to see. Okay, so here we go. All right, can I be using Windows or earlier? Windows XP. Okay, cool. So there's some interesting information here that if you're using Python 3.81, cannot be used on Windows XP or earlier versions. So I guess that is where you'd want to use another version of Python. Okay, you have some other general information here, different versions going down. I think we want to work with the latest here, so I'm going to click on Python 3 release, and okay. All right, just giving some information there on versions, etc. Okay, so here we're having some more detailed information here. So if you have a 64-bit computer, right, I think we're going to go with this version, Windows 8664 executable installer, and let me click on this option here. All right, so once Python has been downloaded, all we have to do here is to open this installer. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, very cool. Alright, so all we have to do now is to click on the option for install, and we have also a little checkbox here that says add Python to path. This is also something you want to check. We're gonna go with the install now option. Right, you can also choose to customize installation if you so desire, and also the location to which you install it. Okay, so I'm going to click on the install now option. All right, so we're now installing Python. So once you would have downloaded and you would have seen the executable file, all you had to do was to click on that file, select run, and you would have started the process to install Python. Now this will take some time. So, all right, so that's it. So there we go. All right, so now that we have installed Python, we have a number of options here. You can start with online tutorial and documentation if you so desire. And let's go and see how we install Pycharm, because that's another thing that we will have to do after installing Python. So the next step is we're going to go to my Google page here. And I'm going to install Pycharm because after installing Python, you want to install a integrated development environment that can work with Python. And so Pycharm is one of those popular um, IDEs that we can use. It's an environment that allows us to have the ability to use Python code. So we're going to go ahead here and I just search for Pycharm, and then we're going to right click. I'm going to just right click, keep the search window open there, and go right here. And I'm going to select the option for download. Okay, I'm going to select the option for download here. And of course, we have the option of using the free open source version, which is community based, or professional version. And it also depends on the operating system you're using, whether Windows, Mac, Linux. I'm using Windows, so I'm going to go with not the free trial for the professional version, but the community edition. So I'm going to click on download here. And that will take a while as well. So what you can do in the meantime, you could probably look through some of the information that is posted on the website to see what other tools, there are other tools that you can utilize through this website. And in addition to that, you could probably check out the other information here, such as features, what's new, and so on in the meantime while that is being downloaded. So let's check out some of the features that Pycharm has. Pycharm has intelligent coding assistant, and I think this is something that will also help us in coding. You definitely want to get all the support and help you can get. Smart code navigation, fast and safe refactorings. So these are some of the ways in which Pycharm actually helps you. So it supports Python, JavaScript, CoffeeScript, TypeScript, CSS, and many others. And this is going to be helpful for web programming. I mean, just about anything else you're doing with Python. Python can be used in machine learning, automation, automating those boring tasks that we do sometimes from time to time. So it's a very, very powerful tool and for developers. Um, some built-in tools that you can see here as well. It says Pycharm has a huge collection of tools out of the box that includes integrated debugger and test runner, and a lot of other tools that you can find useful. So something else that we also can find is database tools that we can actually utilize here along with Python as well. But let's go to, I think we're finished downloading. Let's go to Pycharm I'm just going to click on the executable file here, and we're going to try to see if we can install that. Alright. Alright, so now that we have downloaded Pycharm, we're going to go ahead and install. And so we'll see this option here for setup. We're going to go ahead with the default. I'm going to just select next. It is asking us now for a path. I'm going to add, okay, good. And create desktop. No, we don't want any. Create associations. We could do that for the different files we're going to create there. And there we go. So we add a path and we can go ahead and install. Alright, so this will take a while. So probably we'll just pause and then I will return after it has completed installation. Alright, but pretty much this should be straightforward because once you go through this process, is just pretty much that's just pretty much it. Alright, so I hope this video actually helped you in getting started with Pycharm, and I hope that you guys will be successful in whatever projects you're working on. And you can look out for some more videos we'll be publishing for you in terms of using Python and many other projects that we have mentioned, machine learning, web programming, automation, etc. We'll try to do a little bit of those for you. Alright, so see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.